let's get these things complete. Alright, it's the third installment of the headlight video. Hood is up, old stuff is out, battery's charging. You know what that means. These headlights are going in the truck today. Let's get started. Sour Batch Bros. Nah, it's okay. So really, these are all just plug and play, other than I have to wire up these 4 boxes. Whatever you want to call them, little relay fingers for the half halos. So 4 of these, 3 wires each. Turn signal, the actual white daytime running light, and ground. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put these exactly, because they're gonna stay on the truck. Because you can just unplug them from the actual headlight. So I was just thinking in here, I don't know where I have room. Let's try out one of the old lights. Yeah, that should work. Right there seems to be a good spot with plenty of room for those little boxes. Stick double-sided tape on all 4 of these, stick them down, wire them up. Four of these done. Let's go stick them on the truck and wire them. There we go, and they fit really nicely in there, just enough room. Nice, solid. These will plug into the actual lights themselves. Easy plug and play. These will actually be, I'm going to wire these together because they're going to operate exactly the same. It's basically going to be wired into this light. This light is still going to be in the headlight, the marker light, the parking light, the light, but it's not going to function. Basically, this is going to take over all function of the half halos. All right, there I've got both half halos tied together. Now I need to figure out which of these goes where. The previous owner had a resistor in here with T-tap, 2 T-taps. I'm just going to leave that be. I don't know if I need a resistor or not with these. I mean, they are LED, so probably is my guess. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Now I just need to test which wire does what. Alright, got that part figured out. Running light. And that is sharp looking. Now, which one is ground? That one. Alright, first look, guys. First look at the parts installed. Real happy with that. It's pretty subtle. It's not like you see it, it's like, whoa, these are completely custom built. But it just, the color match on the side all flows together. The half halos look pretty good in there. And then that, and just all of it. I'm very happy with that. Let me show you how this is going over here. So this is how I wired them in, all to the, you know, how the factory parking light would be over there, is how that's wired in. Still got to heat shrink them, but I want to test everything out first. What do you think? I think they look pretty freaking epic. Now, let's go into the problem. Turn on the old parking lights here. Have a look around, have a look around. Ooh, those mirrored cab lights though. Look at how good that looks. They are super bright too. It's not quite showing up on camera because it's daylight out, but let's just take a look, take a peek over here, and so I have the problem narrowed down to the little the ballast box or whatever you want to call it, relay that comes with it, because when I swapped them, the top worked and the bottom didn't. So luckily it wasn't an install mistake on my part. Everything on the ring still works, all that's still good, just needs a new box. The parking light works though. Let's show you them. A little switchback action. Oh yes. That looks so good. So I'm just going to contact Mid-South LED. Hopefully they'll send me a new one out without any issues. Swap that in. Won't take long at all. And then everything will be functioning perfectly. Now this will be after the fact, but I'm trying to get ready. This is a last minute thing to go to Sendit Steve's truck show he's having at Bass Pro Shops in Harrisburg. So let me at least just wipe the truck and the wheels off real quick to make them clean, because it's 12 o'clock now and it takes 40 minutes to get there. And the show's at 1 o'clock. It's empty. Wide wheels come in handy sometimes, that's for sure. Now, full disclosure, I need a full clay bar buff, polish, and wax on this thing. This is not my best detail job, by any means. Just quick and dirty. That's pretty good, at least good enough for really, really quick detail job. Well guys, we're off to the little truck show with Sendit Steve and Top Line Racer and some other YouTubers. So we'll see you when you get there. Hopefully there's some other cool trucks. Get to check out the old whistling diesel truck up close and in person. So we'll see you guys when it's done. That's a wrap, guys. Truck show is over. There wasn't a ton of vehicles there. Did get to see the old whistling diesel Duramax, that Top Line Racer fixed up. It looks awesome. The paint on that looks amazing. I love that color, that maroon color. A couple other cool trucks there. Deceiving Bailey was there with his CTSV wagon, which was awesome. 1,000 horsepower plus wagon, which obviously I'm into that. There was Danny from Slow Restorations. He was there with a turbo Silverado, which was cool. So I didn't really get a lot of footage of all that stuff, but I just got a little time lapse. Hope you guys enjoyed the headlight build that is now completed. Other than I gotta fix the ballasts that aren't any good for some reason. So hopefully Mid-South LED hooks me up and fixes those and sends me some new ones for free. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Now, picking up where I left off with the headlights, they are fully installed, as you can see, and they're looking great in there. Super pumped about my first ever headlight build. Now, the only issue is, let me show you. Okay, I guess there's not an issue. Last time I turned these on, only one was working on either side, but now they're both working. I wonder what happens if I start it. What the hell, now they're working just fine. So they're working perfectly now, and I don't know why. I'm skeptical. Very, very skeptical. So my thought was it wasn't working because it wasn't getting enough voltage or something like that, because on either side, so I have them tied together. There's little ballasts, there's little boxes. They're tied together side to side. So the power for the turn signal and the daytime running light in the ground, they're all tied together over here and over there to the old parking light wiring. But it's weird because on each side only one of the half halos would work for the daytime running lights. Turn signal would work perfectly all the time. So I thought it was some kind of voltage issue. I was going to rewire them, but now they're working perfectly fine. I'm not sure what to think about that. So for now I'm going to leave it, and if I have to change it in the future, I will. I have a feeling I'll go to drive it later tonight and something will be wrong and messed up. But either way, super pumped about those. They look so good. I mean, the color match is very, very close in color, but not too overdone. I think if it was all the chrome was color matched or something like that, it would have been too much. But it just looks freaking clean. And like I said before, these are a super, super cheap headlight to buy new. So buy a set, tear them apart, and see what you can do. I would suggest trying it yourself. The most expensive part are the half halos at like $225 or whatever they were. Now at night, it's kind of hard to show you. The LED pods that I got, they're not that bright. You can tell when I turn them on, but they're not like, they're actually not even as bright as the LEDs there. So that's pretty much just for looks. I left the OEM daytime running light in there, still functioning, because I don't mind that. It seems to work pretty well. So thanks for watching, guys. Everything that I've put on this truck, headlights and everything else like flares and whatnot and mirrors and boost auto and all that, it's all linked in the description below. Check that out if you want some of the same parts. And that wraps up this series on the headlight build, 3-part series. Check out the other ones up at the top somewhere. So that's done. Thanks for watching, guys. More mods to come on this. Hopefully you enjoyed this headlight build more than the last 2 videos, which were just maintenance. I think next up, these have to get changed because they're gross looking and old. So see you next time.